Hi, my name is Lady Pruitte, and welcome to Let's Talk. So this month I'm continuing my talk about some women who have made some impact in the mission field that I am associated with. So today I want to share with you a little bit about missionary April Dawn Agnew. Missionary Agnew, I actually met her through Felicia Foster, who I mentioned in my previous blog. And we went to Kenya together. So the three of us went to Kenya. And I remember when Missionary Foster told me about going to Kenya, and she told me that Evangelist Agnew was going. I said, oh, I definitely want to go because I want to get a chance to spend some time with Missionary Agnew because we are both the advisory missionaries for the Journey Center in the Dominican Republic. So I definitely wanted to get the opportunity to get to know her and see how we can work together. So I made the trip to Kenya and I fell in love with April Agnew because she is the sweetest person that I have met. She was so sweet. She was so kind. She's a very generous person. She has a loving heart, and she has a heart for the ministry. So we had the opportunity to go and spend time with the girls there at the Journey Center Kenya that we were just getting ready to open. So she also had the opportunity to see the girls before they started the program there. And she spent the time, she did a seminar with them, talking to them about their self-esteem and their self-worth. And she made these little bracelets. They all made these little bracelets with a word that meant something to them. So a lot of them had the words like hope and joy, that they, because those were things that they were looking forward to. So she spent the time with them and she was able to do that with them. She actually got to be able to, most of the girls there, they tie the babies on their back with a blanket and they walk, some of them for over an hour just to get to the program in their village. So I remember one day they tied one of the babies on Missionary Agnew's back. So we were able to get her on tape doing that. But she had a blast, just connected. She has a way of connecting with the girls. She does the same thing in the Dominican Republic. And even though she doesn't speak the language, she doesn't speak Spanish. And all our girls in the Dominican Republic, they speak Spanish. That's their main language. Very little of them speak any English. And she is able to transcend that. It doesn't matter that they don't speak the language. They find a way to communicate. She finds a way to communicate with the girls, and the girls are able to understand. One of the things that I always say is that you can't fool people, even with the language barrier or whatnot. They can tell when you genuinely care for them. And that's one of the things that Missionary Agnew has, is she genuinely cares for the girls. So even though she's not able to speak to them in Spanish, her heart speaks to them. And she spends time doing seminars with them. And this past year, she actually did a Thanksgiving celebration with them, where she did the turkey, the dressing, and all the trimmings, which is something that the girls have never experienced because Thanksgiving is only celebrated by Americans and Canadians, I believe. So the girls had no idea what Thanksgiving was. They've heard of it, just because they see things on social media, but they never had the opportunity to actually experience it. So they got the opportunity to actually experience a Thanksgiving meal with the girls. So that was really wonderful. The girls really enjoyed that. She said that they gobbled up all the food. So they had a great time. So she goes there. She also spends time going into the slum areas there in the Dominican Republic, and she distributes food. She takes rice, she takes beans for the families there that are very, very, very impoverished and don't know, where the next meal is going to come from. So she's able to go in there and spend time with them and, I say talk to them, but it's really from your heart and gestures. But she's able to go there and just really make a difference. So she is one of the persons that I also admire because she's making a difference also in the mission field. She's been to Ghana. She's been to other places. She's an author. She's a school teacher. So she has a myriad of things. And I believe now she's also a life coach. So if you need a life coach, you can hit her up. Missionary April Agnew. So anyway, I am so thrilled to be associated with her. Also my partner in ministry, missionary April Dawn Agnew, who is also doing a great work on the field. So tune in next time when I talk about another person who has made a great impact in the mission field also, and that I am also associated with. So see you next time on Let's Talk.